afternoon, everyone. This is my PowerPoint group. Oh, sorry. This is my PowerPoint group. And they are my group members. This is Vaness, Alpha, and Jinjin, and Nancy. Our group talks about PowerPoint topic and how is globalization of the private education in Singapore. List of our point, our group introduction, globalization, effect in private education, economic development, effect in private education, change with of the education field, how private education has benefit and globalization and private education. Overall, globalization of private education has both of advantage and disadvantage in Singapore. Part of introduction. First, what is globalization? Generally, in depth, makes the whole world a small village. Will globalization effect opportunity for many countries in the world to develop their economic, reach their culture, update their technology and education. And so far, however, globalization can bring benefit and disadvantage. And also, in my opinion, there are so many private college in Singapore because globalization has become much effective. So there are result why more and more international students come to college in Singapore. The next part is Vaness. Welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Vaness. And international interview about the globalization is by Viva, who CEO in PSB Academy. Globalization effect in education. Education always was only widespread education. You see in some countries, growth of economic development. Economic development is website thanks to globalization. So they are huge for education is there. There are many people like from China come to Singapore to study. 20 years ago it's impossible, but now it's possible because every people need education and they have time to education. Because you want, for example, globalization make it important that you should know English, Myanmar, Korean, Italian. When you learn the language, you can better understand the local control and the history, and you can better integrate into the country. And the most important is that can help you study English. And globalization open up new markets, and globalization effect for students. The international students study over the sea, so they must learn this country's language at first. Now we study in Singapore, so we must study English hard. And the last is about transportation. It has effect on us because when we level 5 pass, we can go on a trip for holiday. We can go Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam, the Singapore neighbors country. Everywhere we can go because of the globalization. So it's very easy to take flight and to go over the world. Okay, I'm finished. Next is 真真版真真.com. So.
We went to office and we did a school manager called Freda. Now I'm going to teach the notebook. Now I'm going to talk something about advantage and disadvantage about globalization of private education. First of all, private education school be established of globalization, and the government also can attract talent in Singapore. People who come to Singapore for education can make friends with others who come from different countries, and then people can open up to see the world and improve soft skills and hard skills. And there are also some disadvantages about globalization of education. The first one is about language, because if people just move to Singapore, but maybe they cannot use English to chat with others very well, and also cannot understand what teacher talks about in class. Second is about convention. Every country have their own conventions, and if people have no idea about it, maybe they will make other people who live in Singapore upset. Thirdly is about law. Singapore law is very strict, and if you do something illegal, you will be punished. Also, you don't know it. In conclusion, it creates opportunities to people to receive education in other countries and make education improve faster and better. Thanks.